Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ford Field for today's Week 5 matchup in Detroit, Michigan. It is the 2-2 Carolina Panthers leading the NFC South, coming to town to take on the 3-1 second place in the NFC North Detroit Lions. Bryce Young set to go head-to-head with Jared Goff, a couple of first overall picks through the history of the NFL Draft, going at it indoors at Ford Field as we take a look at the Carolina Panthers emerging from their locker room, looking to be on the winning side of their record after a victory today. And here come the Detroit Lions, who have not lost since the opener of the season on Thursday night against Kansas City. They are winners of 3 straight, looking to make it 4, and join the Chicago Bears at the top of the NFC North. Looking forward to our 4th game of the week number 5 session. Well, that's not even a word. Just made it up. Our second 1 o'clock game of the session. We're going to go with that. I think session's the word today. I am going to go with that indeed. Anyways, hope everybody's having a fabulous, what night even is it, Monday? Yeah, Monday night. That's what it is. I'm forgetting a lot. That will happen during the summer. Your IQ will go down, believe it or not. School is rather important for reasons you would like to not admit. But yet, here we are. Ready for kickoff. What's up, XSM, Bolt, Michael Animate, SM, Prod, OBJ, Eggs Off, Yes I Agree, Sports Prod, and everyone else that joins eventually as well. Good to have everybody here. And here we go. Good luck to your squadron. Got, I believe, a reasonable amount of undefeated people remaining. Those that picked the Chicago Bears as well as the Atlanta Falcons. What's up, Wrestling Federation, and Jonathan Zeller as well. Glad you guys can make it for kickoff. Carolina will start with the football with a man back deep to return. Jack Fox stepping up to get us started, and we are underway from Ford Field in week number 5 for a big-time NFC matchup. Return is taken from the end zone, and it needs to return up the middle. Gets to the 20-yard line, which is where Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers will begin their next drive. Carolina is winners of 2 straight. Took 3 weeks for Bryce Young to get his first victory, but he's figured it out and has been able to carry the momentum through weeks and weeks. And looking to keep it up and get Carolina on the winning side of the football season in this game. It's the Madden 24 wide receiver overall. That in the safeties I did in fact see. Bryce Young, one of 2 number 1 overall picks at quarterback today, under center with a handoff to Miles Sanders, who will lose 2 yards on our first point today. Yeah, looking forward to that. Tomorrow's stream will be at 3 p.m. Eastern time between the undefeated Titans and the 2-2 Colts. So D-Hop is going to be in that game. Him and Derrick Henry going to wreak some havoc. Should be a lot of fun to see. Lost of 2 from Miles Sanders, the former Philadelphia Eagle. Now on the Carolina Panthers, as Young stepping up in the pocket. Going to use his wheels sliding for the first down. Gain of 13 yards on his first carry. A very much so dual threat quarterback everywhere he went in his college career. Even though City was the top 10, but at least Amario's there. It's true, Amari Cooper tied with A.J. Brown. That's very surprising and very humbling. But I like it, you know. I must say I like it. Stack box to the left on 1st and 10. Miles Sanders in the backfield once again. This time Young going to throw. Going short side, and it's going to hit his tight end, Hayden Hurst, for just a gain of 2. Oh, yeah, I feel like CD got disrespected heavily. Receivers go to die in Tennessee and Chicago. That is very true. Very true indeed. Gain of 2 on the first completion to Hayden Hurst this afternoon. Now 2nd down and 8. Left side snap taken. Pass right side is going to be on the money. 1st down and more down the right sideline. 1st down Panthers. There's Terrace Marshall, the wide receiver 3 on the step chart, behind Adam Thielen and DJ Chark. A lot of former NFC North players on this Carolina squad, including Adam Thielen, former Viking, and DJ Chark, former Lion. Under 40 go in the first quarter. Couple of first downs from Bryce Young, 1 through the air, 1 on the ground. See where he goes to here on 1st and 10. Across the middle, little check down pass goes to Chark. It'll pick up 7 more. Diop Sunday was big for the Titans. It's going to make a difference. I will share predictions at halftime once we get majority of people in here. I seem to peak around halftime, so just so I don't end up repeating myself. There's Bears ratings were low. True. Hope they prove some people wrong. First Panther play from Lion territory. Young under center. Pass right side, going to be hauled in. First down. And once again, there's DJ Chark. What's up, GD? Think you picked the Lions? Well, I wish you good luck. You were one of my few undefeated people remaining in this week's pick'em. Defense is going to be healthy this year, so D-Hop wouldn't be surprised if they win the South. I mean, yeah, they're going to win with like a 9-8 record, maybe. Another good play there from Bryce Young. Looking for his third consecutive win. Handoff goes to Sanders, almost gets free. And this is his first big gain today. We'll go for 5 yards. DJ 86 seems fair. I would agree with that. Yeah, I'm all right with that. I'm sure the rest of the Bears are probably a little bit lower than what you expected, though. Gain of 5 for Miles Sanders, his first big gain today. 2nd and 5 pass deep to the right side is going to be hauled in. There is Terrence Marshall. Another big time pass from Bryce Young and the Panthers stringing together quite the drive on their opener. It's 92. Yeah, I don't know what the Madden people like so much about Terry McLaurin. He's great, don't get me wrong. He's underrated, but Madden makes him overrated, in my opinion. And whatever, more scary Terry, we're chilling. That'll work for me. Carolina on the cusp of the red zone. From the Lions 21-yard line, 1st and 10 once again. Handoff goes to Sanders, trying to weave his way up the middle. He will pick up 4 yards. That's a miraculous get of 4, not going to lie. Didn't deserve more than 2 in my opinion, but officials going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised he went to Tennessee and not a place like Kansas City on a cheaper contract, especially late in his career. First play from the line, red zone today for Carolina. 2nd and 6. Handoff goes to Sanders again. A little bit more of a lane, makes a nice move. He's going to get wrapped around his neck, and he'll pick up 5 more yards. Scary Terry the next time he scores? I 100% will. I think I do mostly. Although we'll have to wait until next week to do that because Commanders already played this week. Didn't even score a touchdown against Chicago. 5-minute drive so far for Carolina. 3rd and 1 handoff goes to Sanders up the middle. He will set up 1st and goal inside the 10. Carry number 5. And if you're an Eagle fan, you probably miss him a little bit. Although DeAndre Swift is your running back. Still going to miss Miles Sanders a little bit. He's going to be a little bit of a big loss, I think. DeAndre Swift's not really in the peak of his career anymore. Kind of on the falling action. 2 receivers left and right on 1st and goal for the rookie Bryce Young, who lines up in the shotgun. Here's the 4th consecutive carry to Miles Sanders, who will pick up 2 more. You've got to imagine he is gassed. Give it to see quarterback rating. At least that could be 87 to an 88. Maybe. We'll have to see. Attacking's top 15 to top 10. Fair enough. I think ESPN coaches and stuff rated him at number, well, they rate him 9. Stafford at 10. We're already at the end of the first quarter, Chad. We are flying through this game. 1 full quarter of action in the books, and Carolina has had possession the entire time. Looking to punch it in for 6 on their opening drive. I formation look handoff. Goes to Sanders left side, following blocker staying on his feet. Still going inside the 5. Will pick up just a yard, but he fought hard for just 3 feet. Man. This is interesting, Chad. I'm not going to lie. I was anticipating a lot of quick scores from both these teams, but this is going to be a slow game. So it seems. Take a look at the top of your screen. DJ Chark in a 1v1. The former Detroit Lion is Young from under center on 3rd and goal. Rolling to his left. Pressure coming as he just gets rid of it. And a disappointing end to a very, very long Panther drive. Ends along with the Palomalu leap. I didn't even see that, but I believe it. I saw a thing, it was like, who's the best safety out of these 3? Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu, and Brian Dawkins. What do you guys think, chat? Panthers come up short. Eddie Pinheiro on for the 21-yard attempt to open up the scoring at Ford Field. Kick is up and good. So the Panthers take a 3-0 lead after a 6-minute and 40-second opening drive. Detroit finally has a chance to rebuttal. There were a lot of Ed Reeds in that comment section. Unfortunately, a lot of people that responded weren't old enough to remember prime Brian Dawkins. I myself am included in that mix. I don't think I can have much of an opinion, although I will say Polamalu was in his prime. Kind of in the falling years of his prime when I started watching, but that is a really tough decision. I don't think there's an objective answer. Everybody has their own perks, in my opinion. You got nothing but basketball shoes. You could probably make a Decent amount of money off that, though. Pinheiro on for the kickoff. Finally, Detroit has an offensive possession. Jared Goff been warming up on the sidelines for nearly 7 game minutes. Return taken up to the 18-yard line. Dawkins wasn't saying, you're not wrong. I feel like Ed Reed just had more of a supporting cast, and so did Palomalu. Brian Dawkins really did it on his own. I mean, I can't really think about, was there any other talent at defense along with Brian Dawkins at the time? I know I'm missing somebody big, I'm certain of it. It took almost 7 minutes, but the Lions have an offensive possession. Here's another number 1 overall pick, Jared Goff, back in his own 5. Going deep on the first play, left side. Pass is going to be caught, but way out of bounds is Marvin Jones Jr. That is disappointing. Keep your beauties on your feet. So you had different basketball shoes you wear from, like, I don't know, blacktop at a court and stuff like that. Jameer Gibbs in the backfield on 2nd down and 10. Goff looking to pass for the 2nd time after his deep shot. Gonna flip this one right side. A wobbler is way off the mark, incomplete. That is a very poor pass there from Jared Goff. Now Gibbs is wearing number 26. That's good to know. Ever since I re-downloaded these rosters, a lot has changed. Not gonna lie. 2 passes, 2 incompletions from Jared Goff, and the Lions trying to avoid a 3-and-out. Goff from inside his own 10. Gonna heave this one deep down the left side yet again. It is in the air, nearly intercepted. What an interesting play call. Not even gonna give the rookie Jameer Gibbs a chance on the ground. Gonna take 3 deep shots and then punt. Okay, that's the most Dan Campbell offense I think I've ever seen. Jack Fox on for the punt. Maybe a little bit too much ice in the veins there of Jared Goff going deep. 2 out of his 3 passes. This punt is returnable. Taken down the left side into Lion territory. Great return. Goes up to the 47. This is the same roster, but I had to delete the old one just because I was having issues trading players between teams and signing free agents. But when I re-downloaded the roster, apparently the creator of this one went through and fixed most of the numbers as far as I'm concerned. So there is that. Panthers defense done it rated true. They do have some talent at the defensive end, I can't lie, especially getting Von Bell this offseason as well. Carolina begins drive number 2 from the Lion 47-yard line. Looking for the game's opening touchdown. Here's a handoff to the right side. Miles Sanders in the clear with a lot of blocking, still going across the 30. Spun down after a gain of 23 yards. Biggest play of the game for either team. Obviously, Detroit hasn't gotten a single yard of offense today, but Miles Sanders kind of torching this Lion defense a little bit. Following Hayden Hurst all the way down inside the 25. It's been nice to see. Young to the gun on 1st and 10. It has been the Miles Sanders show on offense for Carolina so far, and this show continues as Sanders gets obliterated after a gain of 3 yards, but he had to fight for every one of those 3 yards. Can't even tell you who that was on the tackle. Aiden Hutchinson, the rookie, I guess the 2nd-year man now, out of Michigan. What a talent he is. Lions are 3-1. Panthers are 2-2, by the way. Under 4 to go in the 2nd quarter. Carolina looking to add to their 3-point lead before the break. As Young dancing around in the pocket, stepping right. Traffic coming, pass to the end zone is going to get intercepted at the goal line. This is going to be returnable down the right side across the 25. Big time pick for Tracy Walker. There is that. They call them rookie mistakes for a reason, because rookies make them. A cross-field, off-target pass ends up in the hands of the safety, Tracy Walker, who puts the Lions back in business. What's up, Luca Productions? What's good, Eric Gillen? Decent return, too. I mean, if he was a little bit faster, had a little bit better vision, probably could have taken that to the house, but I wouldn't have known who it was anyway, so for my sake, I'm glad he didn't. Yeah, that works, too. For a Browns fan like you, you'd rather win a Super Bowl this year? Yes, 100%. 3:34 to go now, and the mindset of both teams have changed. Goff with his 4th pass attempt. Rolling to his right. Throwing a wobbler again. This one's going to be hauled in by Sam Laporta in Panther territory. I don't know what the guy who made these rosters did to Jared Goff's arm, but his passing range no longer exists inside like 30 yards. He has to go straight downfield. That's interesting. One play in the Lions into Panther territory. Their first gain all day. Goff from midfield. A slingshot across the middle. He has been a flamethrower today. There is Josh Reynolds. His arm's going to fall off. Somebody calling the relief pitcher, man. I mean, this can't feel good on his arm. Truth be told. It's got to be rough on him. W. Rush, I'm all for it. If Jared Goff wants to take a shot every time he passes, I'm here for it. I'm sure you guys are too. It's interesting for sure. Back-to-back Jared Goff first downs, now 2 for 5, but 2 for 2 on this drive more importantly. First handoff today goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. Left side, he will pick up 4 yards. The rookie finally getting some action. Panthers win their first in the division. They are indeed, and if the Lions win, I think they'll be tied for first. I don't know what the tiebreaker looks like in that conference. Funny thing, Detroit and Chicago are going to be 4-1. Both of their losses will be against Kansas City. Under center is Jared Goff on 2nd and 6. Could be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Goff dropping back from center. Pass to the right side. Has a wide open man at the 10. There is Marvin Jones Jr. That is crazy to think about, though. Kansas City, they're beating quality opponents, aside from maybe Jacksonville. But Chiefs are 3-1, and those 3 wins were against the Lions, the Bears, and the Jaguars. They combined for 9 wins. Post 2-minute warning, first down and 10 from the 10-yard line. Goff, all day to think about it, going to the end zone. He's got the touchdown to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the horns go. Jared Goff teaching the #1 overall pick this year what it means to truly be a #1 overall pick in the NFL with a nice clutch veteran touchdown. I'm liking this game, chat. I'm not going to lie. Started out a little bit slow, but Jared Goff is doing nothing but going deep at this point. St. Brown's first reception is a touchdown. What else would it be? And Michael Badgley on for the extra point to make it a 7-3 Lion lead. With 1:56 to go, kick is up and good. Carolina will have a chance to answer. Strike to the Egyptian god. Yes, indeed, Amon-Ra. Gotta love that. Is it like Ra, the sun god, or something like that? I'm sure that's the reference, and I'm just like over-explaining it, but that sounds about right to me. Better than yesterday's last game. I mean, yeah, it's already more competitive. Don't get me wrong there. It was good to see somebody win for sure yesterday, though. A blowout here and there isn't a bad thing, though, chat. You must respect that. Chose Lions to win, but are rooting for the Panthers. Well, your heart and your head are in 2 different places. I understand. Jack Fox on for the kickoff. Carolina trails for the first time today. After a nice second drive from the Lions, this kick is returned. And taken to the right side. Terrible decision up to the 13-yard line. And out comes Bryce Young, but there is Miles Sanders, 5.3 yards per carry. Would have liked that drive to have ended in a different way for Carolina. He was definitely the heart and soul of that previous drive, and it was snatched from his body with that interception from Bryce Young. What's up, Scribble? Does your dilemma have to do with your tennis training? Sounds brutal. 2-minute drill time for Bryce Young in the Carolina offense. Looking to add a couple more points to their total. Before the break, pass to the right side is going to be incomplete. Was intended for Miles Sanders, but it was not there. Anyone hear about Harrison Smith? Marvin Harrison Jr.? Yeah, I was going to say, there's a lot of Harrisons. There's that. That pass a little bit too much for Miles Sanders. 1:50 to go in the second quarter. Pressure coming. Young barely gets it away. Almost threw it straight into the hands of the defender standing right there. Would have been quite the miraculous turnover, but instead, it is going to be 3rd and 10. Tennis jumper stairway. Yeah, that sounds pretty miserable. Yeah, these OB possession catch passes need to change in Madden 24 as well. It's pretty lame. I formation look for the Carolina Panthers on 3rd and 10 with a handoff to Sanders, who is going to lose a yard. What's up, Emoji? Welcome, welcome. Heading home and I spotted some baddies. Oh boy, it's always Scribble dealing with the baddies. Riding bikes and I'm thinking of rizzing them up, but it's 95 degrees and I have a hoodie on. Okay. Well, I really can't help you there. That does sound like quite the situation. Terrible decision, I agree. Johnny Hecker standing in his own end zone, looking to get a good punt off, and he will. This is a booming punt, returnable from the 40-yard line. It will be taken out, but no further than the 42. Nice special teams play there. You're going to go for it? Well, good luck to you, my friend. There's Jared Goff in the last drive, though. Started this game 0 for 3, last drive 4 for 4. Like it's Wendy's. Not going to lie, chat, after practice today, I was craving a 4 for 4. Didn't end up going because it's not on my way home, but best believe if there was a Wendy's on my way home, I was going. It's probably for the better. My wallet is probably a lot more full that way. 1:35 and 2 timeouts to go for the Lions to add to their lead before the break. Pass to the left side on the money and caught by Sam Laporta. One play and the Lions back into Panther half of the field. Happy hunting? Yeah, you may as well listen to that. Do I play football? No, I play soccer. Football to a majority of the world, but I'm not going to call it that. Majority of us in here are American at the end of the day, so there is that. Sam Laporta with his second deep reception today, the rookie tight end. Deep drop back for Goff on 1st and 10, left side pass on the money. And there's Jahmyr Gibbs, a gain of 2. Timeout Lions with a 1:01 to go in the second quarter. This is a pretty split game, I'm not going to lie. I think this was about as split as the Falcons and Texans, maybe a little bit closer. Of the 25, I'd probably say it was like 16-9 maybe in favor of the Lions, who are the home team and do have a better record. Just 1 carry all day for Jahmyr Gibbs, 9 passes from Jared Goff, 6 of which have been completions. Looking for number 7 on second, Nate. Floated pass left sideline, way off and incomplete. Well, there is that side of Jared Goff as well. Not gonna lie, Chad, I've been fighting illness for probably like 2 weeks now. At some point, this has got to go away, right? Maybe I just have like a lifelong curse placed on me. That'd be rather unfortunate. I'm running out of water, too. Important play here, 3rd and 8 for the Lions from the Panther 41-yard line. Goff from midfield, off his back foot, down the right side, has the man out there, batted down, incomplete by Von Bell. And there is that importance at defensive back. Now we get to see a Michael Badgley 58-yarder. If everybody's dreams can come true. Cameraman was wide open, facts. Lions, I don't think they'll have a playoff run, but they'll make it this year. Might win a wild card game depending on who they end up playing. Michael Badgley on for a 58-yard attempt from the left hash. Would be his season long through 5 weeks. Kick is on the way, and it is wide right, no good. Well, everybody wanted it, but now there's 46 seconds for the Carolina Panthers to score. Might not have been the best decision of all time. They can go 11-6, win the North, make it as a 3rd seed, but lose first round at home to the 9-8 Vikings. Interesting. I think they're going to go like 9-8, 10-7, something like that. They'll probably end up playing maybe Chicago. We're going to have like an interdivisional duel in a wild card game, I have a feeling. Guess we'll have to see. Von Bell and Jeremy Chin, dangerous duo. Very true. Criminally underrated. Once again, we're going to flip the script on the Carolina Panthers. Looking to score again before the break. As Bryce Young with a pass rush that's going to get him down in the backfield. Coming from his weak side, he never saw it. He's going to lose 8 yards. And the Panthers will burn a timeout accordingly. Neither one of these offenses want to score anymore. Don't know what it is. Chet, we got through that first quarter in 8 minutes. And 16 minutes later, here we are still in the second quarter. That just goes to show how long games can take. First sack of the day for the Lion pass rush, who is dangerous off that weak side blitz. 2nd and 18 screen, going to go to Miles Sanders, looking to break away. He cannot. Loss of a yard, and again, Carolina going to burn a timeout. Some of the NFC is easy, but I know some AFC teams would kill to be in the NFC, not complaining. Myself included. I would love to be in the NFC this year, especially the NFC North. My team might actually win the division. But instead, we have to go through a stacked Ravens, stacked Bengals squad, and a always competitive Steelers squad. Sack loses 8 yards, and the tackle for loss loses 1. Handoff goes to Sanders on 3rd and 19. He's got room to run across midfield. Almost got to that first down marker. Cam Sutton makes the saving tackle. See what the Panthers want to do here. They do have a timeout. They're letting the clock run for the moment. Neither team really wanted to take anything. All right, cool. Looks like we're punting. 4th and 1, Carolina going to punt. On the final play of the first half, Johnny Hecker gets this one away out of bounds, and we have halftime. That was probably the worst decision Madden could have made. I mean, at the very worst, you take a timeout with 3 seconds left and Hail Mary. That's interesting. Like the Bears linebacking unit. I can't even think of Bears linebackers right now, can I? I mean, if I can't even think about them, they can't be that good, right? All I can think about right now is corners for whatever reason. I don't know. Is Cody Whitehair? Why does that name sound familiar to me? 3rd and 35, and I'd still convert 75% of the time. Yes, sir. PA crossers. Always. With a hot route on the tight end going across the opposite side of the field. Sounds like the move. Sounds like the move to me. Carolina will kick off to Detroit to begin half number 2. Lions on top 7-3, looking to build on their lead from this kickoff return, which will be taken up the middle. Penalty marker down. This is going to be a face mask. So the Lions will begin this drive from, I believe, the 40-yard line. It'll be the 41. That is a brutal penalty to begin this half. Some would say it'll be the Eagles and the Lions in the NFC Championship. You know how crazy of a matchup that would be? That'll never happen in my dreams, though, unfortunately. That is definitely an Eagle fan looking for an easy path. Highly, highly doubt that happens. Lions begin their first drive of the second half from the 41 after the penalty. Handoff goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. Following blockers almost got through the defender. He picks up 7 nonetheless. Eagles-Cowboys NFC Championship game. I mean, Dallas has got to make it there first. When's the last time the Cowboys were in a conference title game? Real talk, Chet. Good with OG line. That's probably the case. Gain of 7 for Jahmyr Gibbs. Lions almost across midfield. After just one play, here comes pressure. Oh my goodness, what a hit from Brian Burns. Wow. We're going to take another look at this one, chat. Talk about tucking your quarterback into the grave. Brian Burns absolutely torches the left tackle. Comes off the blind side and tucks Jared Goff into the grave. Wow. Jermaine Emmons, forgot about him. TJ Edwards, Jack Sanborn. Edwards isn't bad either. Biggest dark horse MVP candidate, Jay Herbo. Nobody's believing in him this year. Big time sack makes it 3rd down and 9. 4 receivers out there for Goff. Will he take yet another deep shot? No, he's going to settle for a pass to the right side. Caught by St. Brown, well short. Double Burns, baby. Yeah, that was an interesting sack. I'm very surprised Jared Goff held on to the football. Him and Daniel Jones should lose the football every time they get touched, to be real. I'd be okay with that, Mod. Jack Fox looking to pin Carolina deep inside their own territory with a punt, getting this one away from his own 35. Left side punt going to end up out of bounds, caught at the 12. And the Panthers will start from there. Just some mad cool tricks on the MTVW. Bears secondary will be for real, for sure, 100%. I mean, you got, what, Jalen Johnson back there. Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson's been there for a while. He's going to be a nice little veteran player as well. Panthers begin their opening drive of the second half from their own 12. Handoff up the middle goes to Miles Sanders, who will pick up 4 more yards, adding to his total. Now it's 69 nice yards. Very nice indeed. Speaking of nice, chat, we're at a nice 25 live viewers right now. That is a W for today. Didn't expect that for this kind of matchup, but I appreciate the love. 1 receiver right and 3 to the left side on 2nd and 6. The rookie Bryce Young taking a step back, dumping this one across the middle, finds Miles Sanders. 1st down, Carolina. Jaquan Brisker too, yeah. I was going to mention his name, but for whatever reason I had some doubt in the back of my head that he was one of those Chicago Bears, but yeah. They got a lot of talent. That is for certain. I never read off who had who, by the way. I'll do it at the end of the 3rd quarter. If I can have a little bit of spare time. Bryce Young under center. Miles Sanders' 2nd reception picks up the 1st. As this is going to be another sack for the Lion defense. Looks like there's an injury to Romeo Okwara, though. So they're going to take a hit while delivering one at the same time. That was a big-time sack regardless. But Okwara, that's a big-time loss. The defensive end, been a long-time Lion as well. Like I said, I'll try to. I don't even know why I forgot at halftime. We were so engaged in other conversations. That's what happens in this chat. Just kind of forgot to be real. Second sack taken today by Bryce Young. Makes it 2nd and 16. Handoff goes to Sanders. Nice move made up the middle. Still fighting. Nearing the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Don't know, right? Is it the same monster? That is true. He is a beast of a human being. Anyways, all right. Gonna try to pull this up in between plays. But here we go with the 3rd down play. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. On 3rd and 12, Bryce Young. Looking to escape, now going to throw left side on the run, and he's got a man. It's Hayden Hurst, keeping the drive alive for Carolina. Thought for a second there Young might try to escape, but instead puts on the brakes, and it's going to end up hitting Hayden Hurst for a big-time first down. Okay, I got the notebook out. I will read after this next play. I'll probably get through like 5 at a time. Something like that. Big play there from Bryce Young, keeping the drive alive on 3rd and 12. Young stepping up in the pocket, going right side, incomplete pass. Wanted DJ Chark. All right. Monster had Detroit. IWF Wrestling, Eggs Off, and Brendan had Detroit. Sports Pride had Carolina. EG Pro and Bolt and Chili all had Detroit. Scribble had Carolina. Viper Cobra had Detroit. Last Storm had Carolina. Lila, Finspan, and XSM all had Detroit as well. There's the first half. Young under center will hand off up the middle to Miles Sanders. Nice move made. Hard hit taken. Gain of 8 yards. Into the second half. Luigi Guy, Brody Van Camp, Luco Productions, Ballet Prime, Mateo GD, Bush 22, and John Zeller all picked Detroit. Just Hits Commanders fan picked Carolina, and Sam fan picked Detroit as well. So there's that. 3rd and 2, another important 3rd down for the Carolina offense. With under 2 to go in the 3rd, pressure coming off the blind side. First down strike is delivered to DJ Chark. Wow. Carolina keeping themselves alive here. Bryce Young is no stranger to pressure. He's cool, calm, and collected. There is that. Another gutsy pass there. Slotting that one in between the seams from Bryce Young. Handoff goes to Miles Sanders. Breaking away from tacklers, trying to hit the edge. Getting further into Lion territory, near 100 yards on the afternoon. He's had a good day today. Over 6 yards per carry. As he throws Emmanuel Mosley out of the way, the starting corner. Impressive carry. Panthers in field goal range, but that does them absolutely nothing good. They need a touchdown to take the lead. Another handoff to Miles Sanders, penalty marker down. That's carry number 16 for the former Eagle. Check it on the marker, and this one's coming back. Ooh, Ian Thomas, the backup tight end, guilty of that one. Not a good sign for your first holding penalty. 1st and 18 after the holding penalty from Ian Thomas. High snap taken by Young. Poised in the pocket, trying not to run into pressure, but he does anyway. He will lose 4 yards on a thumping of a sack. See the wide receiver ratings? Yeah, we were talking about those earlier. Kind of surprised Amari Cooper's in the top 10, I'm not going to lie, but I'm happy about it. I'll take that, you know. I'll never be disappointed by something like that. 2nd and 22 after the sack. Panthers back on their own half of the field. Halfback draw taken here by Miles Sanders, looking to get some yardage back. They'll get back to the Lion half of the field, over 100 yards on the afternoon. And we approach the 4th quarter. But the Lions still on top, 7-3, yet another scoreless 3rd period of action. Yeah, him and Terry McLaurin, I would agree with that. But C.D. Lamb should have been top 10. A.J. Brown got heavily disrespected as well, in my opinion. 5 wide look on 3rd and 18 for the Carolina offense. Entering the 4th quarter. Lions bring 3, which means Young has all day to think about it. Check down right side, nearly intercepted. That would have been a pick 6 and surely the game. But the Panthers live to see one more day. I'm going to assume they punt here. That would be the wise thing to do. But this is Madden. This could be anything. This could be a 64-yard field goal attempt. But it's not. Johnny Hecker on for the punt. Too far out of range for Eddie Pinheiro. Hecker with a sky-high kick right side inside the 5-yard line. Beautiful punt down to the 3. Carolina will take that with a wide smile on their face, just with a doctor order. Cooper is probably the best route runner in the National Football League. One of, I would say. But Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are top 2 speed receivers in Madden. So if anybody uses the Dolphins on franchise mode, it is over for your opponents. 99 and 98 speed for those two. Insane. The Lions pin back at their own 3-yard line. First down at Zed. Carry goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. Room to run across the middle. Look out. Almost broke away. Still picks up 17 yards. Nearly got there. A little bit more speed, and he would have been gone for a Derrick Henry-esque play. Would have been 97 yards, but he is no Jonathan Taylor in week number 1, that is for sure. The rookie Gibbs able to offer the Lions some breathing room. Now first and 10 from their own 20. Another handoff goes to Gibbs up the middle, this time dealt with a little bit more appropriately from the Carolina defense. Mark Cooper's not top 25. No way. Who said he's not top 25? Got to be top 25, 100%. Second down and 8. Look for Jared Goff and the Lions. 3 consecutive handoffs to Gibb, and he's got another Lion first down. Over 8 yards per carry for this man. Who would have thought running the football would have been so important today? This one's going to look like a low-scoring game. Honestly, kind of surprising. Cooper's top 15, I think that's fair. Yeah, what, was Cooper 91 or something like that in the Madden ratings? 91's kind of surprising to me. If him and Watson could succeed together, the Browns might be dangerous this year. Don't sleep on us. Carolina shows a 5-man rush on first and 10. Goff from under center. Panthers bring 4. Good protection. Goff left side. Wide open is St. Brown, dodging off a defender, and is wrapped up at the 49-yard line. Why was he lined up like that? If he turned around, he was gone to the end zone, but okay. Looks like he wanted to get out of bounds for whatever reason. Yeah, who even is that? Dante Jackson, where are you? Get that man a map. Interesting play there from both sides. Dante Jackson seemed to be lost on the play. Now Goff from under center. Across the middle. Hits St. Brown on the slant route. First down, Lions. Disrespecting him on, yeah, for real. Cooper would have some Brown, he wouldn't say that. No, I would definitely say that. I liked him when he was even with the Raiders. Even with Alabama, he was a dog. Welcome back, Scribble. I'm definitely not just saying that because Saliano numbers, unfortunate. Good attempt, Soldier. Return back to base. Good attempt indeed. Lions running some chew clock here late in the fourth quarter. Officially halfway through the final period. Goff going to go back through the air on first and 10. Across the middle, has the first down to Laporta. Gain of 17 more yards, and the Lions are absolutely torching this Panthers secondary. They cannot handle him, which is surprising. I mean, you name off guys like Dante Jackson, J.C. Horn, C.J. Henderson, Von Bell, Jeremy Chin. You would think those guys would lock it down, but they just simply aren't. Pass number 15 from Jared Goff is on the money. This will be the final play before the 2-minute warning in the fourth quarter. Goff looking to pass yet again. Right side he goes out of the backfield, finding Gibbs. Fighting off tacklers, picking up 3 more. We have the 2-minute warning. This game might be over soon, chat. Yeah, Laporta's showing up today. For being a rookie, not afraid of the spotlight whatsoever. The Lions definitely needed a tight end after the T.J. Hockenson trade to the Vikings last year. Final 2 minutes of action from Ford Field. Haven't seen any scores since the second quarter. Jahmyr Gibbs looking to change that with a carry, getting close to the line to gain. It'll be 3rd and inches, and this play might decide the game. Oh, this game might be over right here with the first down. We'll have to see, though. Wow, he's still going. Look, Chris Godwin today is not better than Amari Cooper. Not right now. Not with anybody but Tom Brady passing to him. Empty backfield look on 3rd down and inches for the Lions. Looking like they want a touchdown here on this drive. Goff looking for a second. Going across the middle, finding Josh Reynolds at the 11. Panthers burn a timeout, and they're going to have almost no time left once they get their hands back on the football, meaning like maybe 10 seconds if they play their cards right. This might be game over, though, chat. Might be time for a night-night call. What a low-scoring game. But it's okay to have one of those every now and then, you know? I don't mind it here and there. Panthers down to their final timeout. Game not officially over yet, but it is looking bleak for the Carolina Panthers. Handoff goes to Gibbs. Right side inside the 5, shoved down to the 3. Timeout Panthers. Now, if the Lions are smart about this, they pick up the first down, but don't get the touchdown. They're on the clock out, and this game's over. Something tells me that's not going to happen, though. Chris Olave better than Amari Cooper is blasphemous. That is crazy. That is wild. Calvin Ridley is also wild. Gibbs in the backfield on 2nd down and 2. Looking for the second Lion touchdown this afternoon. Would put the nail in the coffin in this Week 5 victory for the Lions. Handoff going to Gibbs, and Gibbs is into the end zone for the Lion touchdown. Night-night. There it is, Chet. Jahmyr Gibbs, the rookie, with his first touchdown of week number 5, and the Lions are winners of 4 straight. Have not lost since the season opener against the Kansas City Chiefs. There it is. Do the Jets make the playoffs? I say yes. Do they perform well in the playoffs? No. Why? Because Aaron Rodgers is their quarterback. Simply put. I feel like that's understandable. He called the night bit. Very true. Matter of fact, I called that entire play. 97-yard drive, though. Kind of forgot that play, or that drive, rather, started back at the Lion 3. What a drive from Jared Goff and company. Calvin Cooper are around the same, but I'll go with Calvin. He's just a better overall receiver. That's crazy. That's wild. How is Calvin Ridley better than Amari Cooper? Nah, I really don't get that. Not gonna lie. That seems like an outlandish take to me. Sometimes we're going to get those, Chet. Takes are wild. Fox on for the kickoff. 104 seconds remaining. Going to be less than that after this kickoff. Return up the middle to the 21-yard line. 100 seconds exactly, Chet. Back comes Bryce Young. Struggling afternoon for this young man. 0 total touchdowns for the Panthers. And 1 interception for Bryce Young. Well, this game has been rather underwhelming. Kind of expected the Panthers to put up a better fight, but it just wasn't happening. Not today, at least. Take a look at what we got going on tomorrow. That's right, we got the Titans and the Colts. DeAndre Hopkins, recently signing with the Tennessee Titans. He will be in action tomorrow as the undefeated Titans take on the 2-2 Colts at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Young, a little floated pass across the middle, has it complete to Terrence Marshall. St. Brown. Okay, St. Brown's actually more of an argument than Calvin Ridley. I will say that much. But still, Cooper over Ridley. No huddle here for the Carolina Panthers. Out of timeouts. Need a miracle to win this one. Young, deep right side pass, hits Hayden Hurst in stride. Nice little pass. Team does Dalvin Cook go to? That's a good question. If he went to Philadelphia, something tells me that might be a move. I don't know what. Little birdie in the back of my head just tells me. Under a minute to go in the 4th quarter. Lions fans can sense the victory already. Young, pass right side, finds Hayden Hurst again. Another gain of 7. Clock continues to tick. Well, to be fair, I'd be more upset with the clock management if this game wasn't over, but we knew from the get-go after that Lion touchdown, Carolina had virtually no chance. Would like to see a little garbage time touchdown here, though. Now under 30 seconds to go after the Hayden Hurst reception. Young facing a 3-man rush. Little floated pass right side is going to find another receiver, Miles Sanders. And that should be the last play of the game. Going to be close. Nah, it's not going to be close. Never mind. What's up, Madden Vikings fans? 2,000-yard season for Jay Jettis would be insane. Time is going to run out for the Carolina Panthers. They try to get back in the no huddle, but find no success. The team that did find success today, the Lions, winners of 4 straight. will improve to 4-1 with a defensive stand against the now 2-3 Panthers. They take this one 14-3 from Ford Field. Lots of F's in that sentence, chat, but I got through it without stuttering once. So W today. Jared Goff with an absolute clinic after that first drive. That was quite something, but hey, I appreciate everybody tuning in today. See all of you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for Titans Colts, the undefeated Tennessee Titans at Lucas Oil Stadium.